Okay, 4 a.m. We're going to get the latest update on this storm, and you can see that there are some power issues. I kind of captured some of what was going on there in Bourne with the lights going in and out. This is Bourne on the Cape here. This is one of the live cameras. Power is going in and out here. They're having a lot of very strong winds. The power system is finally starting to fail on the Cape with these winds. Now, it did go out, and again, it came back. As you can see, it's come back now. But there were some pretty bright explosions, transformers and stuff. I got another one to show you here. Show it to you right here. Another bright explosion right about, trying to find it. Yeah, right there. You'll be able to see it in a moment. You'll see a big transformer explosion there. So you're having a lot of the transmission lines, the power lines fail in the Cape now with these high winds that they are experiencing. There you go. Just wanted to show you some of what was going on over there. So this is what's going on over there. This is the Cape Cod Canal live camera. Let's go look at some of the observations. We have now a 107-mile-hour wind gust at Truro on the Cape. East-northeast at 75, gusting to 107. That is hurricane conditions on the Cape. That is what they're going through now. 89-mile-an-hour wind gust at Provincetown. We'll look at some of the three-day histories again and show you again what's going on out here. And you can see again, these winds are consistently gusting above hurricane force here at Provincetown. And like I said, we're finally starting to see the power grid fail out here. We're going to get to those power outages in a moment. See 89-mile-an-hour wind gust at Wellfleet. Looking at Wellfleet here. These are the hardest hit areas right on the outer Cape here. 92-mile-an-hour wind gust, 71 gusting to 92. I mean, these are incredible wind speeds. This is more than a nor'easter. This has definitely got some type of tropical component to it with such strong winds. And when we look at it on the satellite, which we will do in a moment, you will see. I've just been tracking this storm because it's just remarkable to look at this thing as it makes its way slowly southwestward. Obviously not as much wind as you head further south, but still we got 77-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Even inland here, 61 at the Outages Air National Guard, and north at 61, north at 32, gusting to 61. Still getting heavy rain out there as well. So that's also softening the ground. And still consistently gusting above 100 miles an hour at Truro is absolutely incredible. Let's look at this thing on the satellite. This is what it looks like here. And you can still see some convection firing up around it. You clearly see the center of circulation, or what is really the eye wall, if you want to call it that, around the Cape. And it's making its way southwestward into now Nantucket. And we'll see how close it winds up getting to Long Island. But let's get to these power outages because we have a lot of them now starting to mount up as the system fails. I think everything north of Wellfleet is now out on the Cape. And we have numerous power outages now adding up across the area. And if we go and we look at eastern Massachusetts and look at this information here from Eversource, you will see certain areas have complete outages. Barnstable is got almost a third of their customers out. Barnstable Township. Let's make our way down here into some of these other areas. Dennis has about 40% of their customers out of power. Easton, almost a complete outage there, 81%. 71% of Harwich is out. Got half of Marion out. 68% of Orleans, almost 3/4 of Orleans is out. Provincetown, 86. It's probably all of Provincetown is out. Probably just not counting it yet. And Wellfleet also completely out. Wellfleet now. So we're finally seeing the power grid starting to fail out here. And it's not surprising considering these very, very strong winds that are occurring in this area. And like I said, lots and lots of people now without power in this area. It's really starting to add up. It's the prolonged. These winds are just, going to be sticking around for a while. And you look here, we refresh this on the power outage rate. We have 171,376 people now without power in Massachusetts. Looks like Martha's Vineyard. I know I was looking at some of the cameras. They went down, so I'm thinking there's probably a power outage there as well. Barnstable County, which is the Cape, 64,771 people out of power. That is 34% now of customers on the Cape without power. In Plymouth, we have 28% of people without power right now, as the power grid is starting to really fail over here on the Cape. With such strong winds, it's not really a surprise. Let's go to the radar. I'll open up another tab. What the heck? I just have to keep tracking the storm. I'll try to get some rest. I really need to. But look at this. More heavy rain again coming down toward the Cape. This looks like some really heavy rain. I'm using this radar right now. That looks like this is probably not going to affect Long Island, but this is definitely going to go over the Cape and give them yet even more rain. It's not just that they're getting these strong winds. They're also getting lots and lots of rain as well. I haven't even looked at the rainfall amounts over here. I'm busy looking at the winds, but you know what? We'll go ahead and we'll go to historical, and we'll change this to the rainfall, and we'll go from... Let's see, we're going to have to change this now. The dates. It's actually, this whole thing has to be refreshed because in order to get the rainfall, the proper rainfalls to read here. Let's see, because I'm sure that they've gotten just a ton of rain out there. Let's move this to yesterday. Let's see. We'll move the past 24-hour rainfall totals. Let's put this on the screen. Let's see what they've gotten. 1.2 forecast. That doesn't seem too bad. But I guess they didn't get much rain from before. I guess I don't know. I mean, I can look at some of these observations here, like Truro, and see how much rainfall that they've gotten. They don't even record rainfall. I don't even see rainfall recorded here. Let's see some of the other sites here. Because it's got to be pouring out there. And again, 102, they're consistently gusting up there. Absolutely insane. Seems like we're starting to lose some stations here. We had some stations here reporting. Where's Orleans? I have Chatham, but where did Orleans go? I think we just lost Orleans here. Yeah, I don't see Orleans. I think Orleans is now out of power as well. Chatham. Just want to see how much rainfall they've gotten. All right, yeah. So they're still not getting as much rain as we are, but they are certainly getting a lot of rain, wind and rain. Certainly very much like a hurricane out there on the Cape. As the power grid starts failing, so does my voice. But you can see here, this is incredible. This could have been us. If this was us, this would have been we'd have been going through Sandy all over again here on Long Island. I mean, I'm not even looking at the waves right now, all right? I mean, this is incredible, seeing what's going on. And again, this is in the Cape, and you can see on the Cape here that they are just getting pounded, and the power grid, like I said, is going down. So it's safe to say that one of these transmission lines may have failed. We'll have to see. They have a single transmission line. Yeah, this transmission line over here, it's a wooden H-frame, but it might have gone down. One thing I'll criticize them is the use of wood. They should be using metal for these. That's always possible. Wood can always go down in a storm. They really should be using steel for that. That's possible. But these are really rough conditions, so I can't say it might just be the distribution lines going out of the substations. failing. More than likely, however, once you get north of Wellfleet, you have one more substation down here at the end, I believe, of this line here. Yeah, this one right here, and then after that, it's all on a regular 34.5 kilovolt line. That this stuff probably went down. So I would imagine in these kind of winds, 100+ mile an hour winds here, in some of these areas, that these wires are just going to get ripped right off the poles. So it's not a surprise when you're dealing with the kind of conditions you're dealing with out there. And again, this storm is absolutely incredible. This is something that, I mean, this is incredible. I just can't. Unfortunately, Long Island, we are just getting off easy so far. We're not getting into any of this. But boy, they are really getting it really bad in New England right now. And, hopefully everybody there is safe. Oh, I almost thought I saw a 75 mile an hour wind, just a 25 mile an hour wind gust. Montauk now up to 40, but that's nothing compared to what they're going through on the Cape. They are dealing with a hurricane, is what they're dealing with over there. And like I said, there are some tropical characteristics to this thing. It's a hybrid type of storm. It's been energized by the warm water, and it's taking this really weird retrograding track. So we'll have to keep an eye on this, and hopefully, it doesn't. We'll have to watch this because this is all heading toward us, and we'll have to see how close it gets, because the winds are going to get worse on Long Island for sure. So that's going to be it for this update. Let me try to get some more rest, and keep you posted on this storm. This is really incredible.